What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AB, and we back. What's going down?
Oh my God! Getting on the junky parts of the house.
I'm just filming right here. Yeah, I'm filming now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, your bird is loud.
Hi. Can you see me? Hi. I'm a dog.
Can you?
See my weed panties? See my weed panties? See my weed panties?
I'm gonna put that in the video.
See my weed panties?
Whoa. Okay, so we're back with another video. We are at my mom's house today. If you didn't notice, she does have a bird and she is home. So, welcome back to ACE's Hangout. Welcome back to ACE's Hangout. You know, just to join a little midday, you know, extracurricular activities. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some podcasts that you need to be listening to. Now, these are black podcasts. Some of them even have black in the name, like they're specifically black targeted podcasts. And they talk about everything from what's going on now to what happened then to what, you know, everything. It's just talk. I'm looking at myself again, you know, but these, I just feel like these podcasts, I feel like are not highlighted enough. And people need to know what to listen to and who's talking about what we want to hear, you know? So let's get into this podcast list. It's not in any order. I'm trying to make this a quick video. Hopefully it's not a long video. I ain't trying to edit too much. So the first podcast I'm gonna talk about is called Still Processing. Still Processing is, let me just listen to it real quick because, here we go.
Okay, let's go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, record. I'm Jenna Wortham.
I'm Wesley Morris. We're two culture writers scratching our heads and what the hell Westworld's about. If you still don't know,
This is Still Processing.
There are two New York Times writers, both black. They talk about, like this episode they was talking about Westworld, like they got the episode they talking about Ex Machina, but like before they're just talking about things that's going on, like they've got one, reality, these are titles, reality, relations, Kaepernick, apology, questions, like these are just titles of some of their podcasts, and they're not even really long. They usually be about 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. That's a good podcast. It's called Still Processing. The next podcast I'm going to talk about is Hoe Uprising. Hoe Uprising is a pretty good podcast.
Welcome to the Hoe Uprising, the podcast about sex, love, and dating from the perspective of me, Sam, one black, non-monogamous, pansexual feminist hoe who lives in New York City, whose pronouns are she and her, who is still socially distancing, and who is still down with the resistance.
And Akua. I didn't think of an intro, but my pronouns are she and her and all that other stuff Sam said. So kind of, not really.
Or women on there who talk about things that goes on in society that revolves around or involves a sex, love, and dating. And it's pretty interesting to listen to and get the perspectives of, you know, different people, these women talking about sex, love, and dating. The next podcast I'm going to talk about is Drink Champs. Everybody knows about Drink Champs. I really don't need to talk about it, but they usually have pretty good guests on there, and they talk about interesting things. The Read is awesome podcast. Crystal and Kid Fury, best friends. You can tell they bring you into the conversation, and they talk about everything as far as like pop culture and give advice and do listener letters and stuff like that. Pretty good show. They have a good dynamic and good banter going on between them. I really love how they interact between each other, making you feel welcome into their podcast. Another podcast I want to talk about is called Black Man Can't Jump in Hollywood. Now, Black Man Can't Jump in Hollywood is about... So Black Man Can't Jump podcast is essentially a comedy podcast that reviews films of leading actors of color and analyzes them in the context of race and diversity in Hollywood. I had to look it up, but I've listened to the podcast and they are really good, man. I really love how they review the films, and I love how they interact between each other. I mean, they're best friends, so it seems like you're best friends with them. Like, it's just, they're cool, man. They have a good vibe between them, and they really make reviewing the film fun. And yeah, I like them. The next podcast is called the Friendzone. I love the Friendzone. It's a really good podcast. They have a health and wellness segment. They have a music segment. I just knocked the whole blunt out. So they have a health and wellness segment. They have like a music segment. They have like other segments that just are really fun and cool. They have a segment where they talk about black businesses and highlight black businesses so we can know about more black businesses. Check out the Friendzone. They're really cool. Dustin, Hey Friend, Hey Asante, they're really cool. Next podcast is the Black Liquor Report. So the Black Liquor Report is pretty cool. I think they are New York based, Brooklyn maybe. Man, they're really dope. I really love how they explain things. They talk about what's going on in society now and the issues and stuff like that. They talk about everything. Check out the Black Liquor Report. Next one I'm going to talk about is, I think I just got one more. You Had Me at Black is another podcast I wanted to highlight. It's called You Had Me at Black. It's a new podcast. I just got into them. It's really cool though. Right now they have a in the house series that they got going on, like at the house series, and they have people come on, I guess from around the country, talk about experiences where they have or witnessed or been a part of some racism or prejudice or something, situations that they've been a part of and they've overcome it. But it's really cool. At the house stories right now, it's really cool. Check it out. You Had Me at Black. Oh, two more. So Tea with Queen and Jay is also a dope podcast. Queen and Jay, they talk shit over tea, dismantling white supremacy, patriarchal capitalism, one episode at a time. Boom, I said it right. Yeah, they're pretty dope. They talk about what's going on. They talk about news that's not news that probably you would have heard of, but you don't because it's considered not news. We need to hear, they think, whatever. They are cool. I like Tea with Queen and Jay. Really dope podcast. Listen to them. They are really good banter, and they are too really good at bringing you in to the conversation. The last podcast is Jalen Jacoby. I mean, it's not really a black podcast, but it's a sports podcast, and they are also a sports, pop. They talk about the stuff that's going on now too. Also, they analyze sports, but they are a really good dynamic duo. Jalen is hilarious. He's just really funny, man. He has these long-winded explanations with these comedic undertones, but he's being so serious. And it's just bruh, just spit it out. But nah, it's a really dope podcast. Jalen and Jacoby, love those two guys. Yeah, I think that's it, man. Just real quick video, something smooth, something, quick and easy. But I feel like these are good podcasts that, these are good podcasts that people should hear about. Yeah, check them out. I'm going to leave all the information about the podcast or for the podcast in the description below. Check out all these podcasts because they're all really dope. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching another video. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, see you next time.